BB Fahodier and straight black pride, brothers and sisters. This is your brother DC Radical One with another radical report. And today we're going to talk about the rainbow assault on the minds of children. And if you've been paying attention to this quote unquote Pride Month, there's been a lot of targeting of children in advertisements and products. And so we're going to look at a few of these products and do an overview and see if we can try to figure out what is really going on. And of course, the question has to be asked, why do children need to learn about quote unquote pride? Again, this is not pride in one's race or one's ethnicity. Pride Month is about pride in one's sexuality. And of course, that should immediately elicit questions of why do young children need to learn about any sexuality at all, whether it be heterosex or any other form of sexual expression? Why can't children be children? And what happened to the days of children being innocent? These are all questions that we need to ask as we move forward. So, first, we're going to look at our first story. Lego has unveiled the first LGBTQ set ahead of Pride Month. And this is from CNN. Says Lego fans can build castles, jungles, and entire town centers with the right set of bricks. But from June, the company will launch a brand new product. Its first ever LGBTQ themed set named Everyone is Awesome. The 346-piece set contains 11 figures, each with an assigned rainbow color. Lego said Thursday that the model was inspired by the classic rainbow flag, an enduring symbol of solidarity for the LGBTQ community. The new product will go on sale at the beginning of June to mark Pride Month. Now, we have a quote from the person that invented the product. He says, I wanted to create a model that symbolizes inclusivity and celebrates everyone, no matter how they identify or who they love. Notice how they always try to put love in the place of what's actually going on, which is sex. The set's designer Matthew Ashton said in a statement Thursday. The company has customers of all ages, but its sets are beloved childhood toys in many households. Having LGBT inclusive toys creates a space for families to let LGBT children know that they are loved and accepted. Joe Nealis from the UK's LGBT Foundation told CNN. Now let's stop right there. Any discussion about this being anything except a product for children was ended with that last paragraph. So it is obvious that this product is a product for children. And I found it interesting that they're talking about LGBT children. Again, children aren't born with a sexual preference because your hormones that initiate desire for sex don't kick in until puberty. So, how is someone making a sexual identification before the natural occurrence of the desire for sex? Somebody explain that to me. And then, of course, the question we have to ask, who is interested in the sexuality of children, especially children that aren't their own? These are questions that parents and the greater society need to ask themselves. But this is just one example of the targeting of children for sexuality via Pride Month and these Pride products. So the next thing we're going to look at we're going to look at a video. And this video is from a children's network, Nickelodeon. And in this video, we will see again the targeting of children in the name of Pride Month with songs and dance and bright colors and things designed to directly target the minds of children.
It's Pride, everybody! Every color on the Pride flag is a symbol in the sky. Pride! And I'm proud to be me every time that I see that Pride flag waving high. Red means life because living is a gift. Orange means healing, and we have to persist in working to heal the world and healing ourselves. Yellow means sunlight, cause you gotta shine bright. Green means nature, and we gotta fight to keep our earth a thriving home for life. Doesn't it just fill you with pride, showing who you are on the inside? Wave that pride flag up high, be true to you. Happy Pride, everyone! Yeah! Blue means harmony, working together. Purple means spirit, believing you have the power and strength within yourself to do whatever you dream. Baby blue, pink, and white represent transgender people, because every letter in LGBTQ plus is equal. And black and brown represent the queer and trans people of color. Doesn't it just fill you with pride, showing who you are on the inside? Wave that pride flag up high, be true to you. Show your pride, wave those flags, everybody. Here we go. Red light, orange, healing. Yellow is sunlight. Green, nature. Blue, harmony. Purple is spirit. Baby blue, pink, white represent transgender people. And black and brown represent the queer and trans people of color. We're all in this together. So wave that pride flag way up high. Go big, be kind, be you. Doesn't it just fill you with pride, showing who you are on the inside? Never have to hide yourself away, there's a place for you. Doesn't it just fill you with pride, loving who you are on the inside? Wave that pride flag up high, be true to you. Be true to you.
Now, as you saw, that was a video from Nickelodeon, a children's network. And Nickelodeon has been around since I was a child. And I'm not gonna lie, I never thought I would see the day where a man dressed as a woman, or what they used to call a drag queen, and now I guess they call it transgender, would have a song telling children to be true to themselves and celebrate who they are on the inside at a time in your life where you're just really figuring out who you are, and you're just trying to figure out your place in the world. And they use all these bright colors and these songs and music to attract the minds of children and to make them interested in something that they normally would not be interested in. So we're going to move forward because we have more things, all of them targeted for this month and all of them targeted at children. Next, we'll look at Kellogg Company's latest collaboration with GLAAD, and I believe that's the Gay and Lesbian Alliance. I'm not sure the full name of the acronym. Forgive me, I just don't know. Unwraps why boxes are for cereal and not for people. And it says here, limited edition Together with Pride cereal hits shelves across the country today, marking the latest collaboration between Kellogg Company and GLAAD. LGBTQ plus icons and friends of GLAAD will start their day with the new cereal to celebrate that no matter who you are or who you love, you are too awesome to fit into a box. Fans can get involved by joining the Boxes Are for Cereal challenge via TikTok. And for every box purchase and by uploading your receipt, Kellogg will donate $3 up to $140,000 to support GLAAD's efforts in accelerating the acceptance and advancing equality for the LGBTQ community. Together with Pride, cereal marks the latest chapter in a years-long partnership with GLAAD and is the evolution of the much-loved All Together cereal, which previously was only available online. Now, this is something I've never heard of. We're talking about how beloved it is, but it was so beloved that it was only available online. Anyway, moving forward. Our delicious new recipe features berry flavored rainbow hearts dusted with edible glitter. We can't wait for fans to try our latest limited run. So again, cereal is something that is normally for children. And especially when you have famous icons on the cereal, like we have Tony the Tiger here. We have the Toucan Sam, and we have these other beloved characters that children are familiar with on the box. And then we have the bright colors on the box. So if you're going through the aisle of your grocery store and your child sees this, they're not going to have the understanding of the underlying message of what the cereal represents. They're just going to see their friend Tony the Tiger and Toucan Sam and some of these other people that they see on Nickelodeon and on cartoons and things like that. And they're going to want you to purchase the cereal, not even realizing what the cereal is all about. So again, this is something that is directly targeted at children, but is being promoted by the LGBT community, which of course, if you're engaging in LGBT activities, most of those activities do not produce children. So why are they so determined to market these things for children? That's the question we have to ask. And next up, we're going to get a clue in this next clip. Ironically enough, the clip is from Blue's Clues. And if we watch this clip very closely, we will get an answer to some questions that we have been thinking.
Time for a pride parade. Families marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. This family has two mommies, they love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Families marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. This family has two daddies, they love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Come on, friends! Families marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. These papas are non-binary, they love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Families marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. Trans members of this family all love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Come join the fun! Families marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching five by five, hurrah, hurrah. Some people choose their family, they love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Families marching six by six, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching six by six, hurrah, hurrah. Ace, Bi, and Pan grown-ups, you see, can love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Oh yeah! Families marching seven by seven, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching seven by seven, hurrah, hurrah. All families are made different differently. They love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Families marching 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. This house is a family of kings and queens. They love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Let's celebrate! Families marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. Allies to the queer community can love their queer friends so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade. Families marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. Love is love is love, you see, and everyone should love proudly, and we'll all go marching in the big parade. Wow! Thanks, Blue! Happy Pride Month!
Now, I'm going to go back to that clip in a second. And when I go back to that clip, the reason I'm going back to this clip is because the article that you see before you is from the Daily Mail. And the article says the symbols that pedophiles use to signal their sordid sexual preferences on social media. If you notice the heart inside the heart here before us, this says that this symbol is the so-called girl lover logo, is a heart inside of a heart, indicating that a pedophile prefers young girls. Now, we're going to go back to that clip and pause the Blue's Clues clip. And then we will see why there's such a targeting of children for Pride Month. So we're going to go back. I know it's hard, but we're going to watch it again, and we're going to pause. We're going to pause the clip.
Ask your parents to subscribe to Nick Jr.'s Blues Clues and YouTube.
Look at all these families! All these families! Huh?
What's on the chest of the transgender right here? Right here, we have the heart inside the heart logo. It's a pedophile logo. Right here, right in front of our faces, is a logo for pedophilia, okay? On a children's television show, Blue's Clues, which Blue's Clues is for children as young as 3. That's the recommended age for Blue's Clues. And right in the middle of this children's show is the pedophile symbol for girl lover on the main character who's singing the song advocating for LGBT, right? It's right there in front of us. Now, if we go back, we look again, here it is right here. This is the symbol. That's the symbol for girl lover used by pedophiles. And then we come back, we go here.
Families! It's time!
It's right here. Right in front of our faces, they're advocating for pedophilia in the name of pride. Is this the hidden agenda being pushed by the LGBTQ? Or am I just making up things? Well, brothers and sisters, I think that we have to really examine the push of LGBTQ on children, and we have to really question why they're pushing so hard and what is the real agenda. And I think that we need to do further investigation into what is going on, because right here, right now, it looks like what they really have pride in is wanting to change the minds of children and groom children for sexual access. So with that, brothers and sisters, I thank you all for looking at this video. And I hope that you will take time to research this information for yourself. And with that, I say, Abibi for Odie and straight black pride. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also follow us on our other social media platforms. On Instagram, we're at dc.radical1. On Twitter, we're at dc_radical_ONE. And the Cash App is $DC Radical, the numeral 1. Thank you again.